Imagine waking up tomorrow, knowing that the wealth you've always desired is just within your reach. You can feel the abundance flowing toward you, and all it takes is a few simple words. What if I told you that these words hold the power to transform your financial destiny? In the next few minutes, I'm going to share a secret with you. A secret that will not only change your relationship with money, but will lead you straight to the wealth that's waiting for you. You don't need to work harder or struggle more. All you need to do is say a few words and watch as the universe delivers exactly what you've asked for. Stay with me, and by the end, you'll be empowered with the exact words that will open the door to your abundance. Words are far more powerful than we often realize. They are not just a means of communication, but a direct force in shaping our reality. Every single word that we speak holds energy, and that energy, when focused in the right direction, can bring about profound changes in our lives. When we speak words of wealth and prosperity, we align ourselves with the abundance of the universe. But this is not just about saying a few words and expecting miracles to happen overnight. It's about understanding the true nature of the words we speak, the vibrations they emit, and the influence they have on our surroundings and our subconscious mind. The idea that words can shape our reality is not a new concept. It has been taught by philosophers, spiritual teachers, and thought leaders for centuries. At its core, this concept is built on the principle that the universe responds to the energy we put out into it. When we speak words of abundance, we send out a signal into the universe that we are ready to receive prosperity. The universe, in turn, responds to that signal, drawing wealth, opportunities, and circumstances that match the vibration of abundance. We must first understand that the universe operates on frequencies and vibrations. Everything in the world, whether it's matter, energy, or thoughts, is made up of energy that vibrates at a particular frequency. Our words, too, are a form of energy that vibrates at a certain frequency. When we speak, those vibrations ripple through the air, affecting our environment and our interactions with others. Positive, uplifting words create higher frequencies, while negative, limiting words create lower frequencies. The frequency we send out determines the experiences we attract into our lives. If you are constantly speaking words of lack, struggle, or fear, you are emitting a low-frequency vibration that will attract more of the same energy into your life. Conversely, when you speak words of abundance, success, and prosperity, you are aligning yourself with the frequency of wealth and attracting it into your reality. The power of words lies in their ability to influence our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. When we speak words of abundance, we begin to reshape our mindset. Our thoughts are the driving force behind our actions, and when our thoughts are focused on wealth and success, we are more likely to take the necessary actions that lead to financial prosperity. Speaking words of abundance shifts our focus away from scarcity and lack, directing our attention to the limitless possibilities that exist around us. As a result, we begin to notice opportunities that were previously hidden from view, and we take inspired action toward achieving our financial goals. It is essential to remember that words are not just something we say, they are something we become. Every word we speak is a reflection of our inner state. If we speak words of wealth and success, it means that, on some level, we believe that we are worthy of those things. Our words mirror our beliefs, and when we speak with confidence and certainty, we send a message to the universe that we are ready to receive what we desire. This process creates a powerful feedback loop. When we speak words of wealth, we begin to feel more abundant, and as we feel more abundant, we continue to speak words that reinforce that feeling. This is how we create a cycle of abundance. It starts with the words we speak, but it soon extends to our thoughts, actions, and ultimately, the reality we experience. The impact of our words is not confined to just our thoughts and beliefs. Words also have a profound effect on our subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is responsible for much of our behavior and decision-making, and it operates on the basis of the information it receives. When we repeatedly speak words of abundance and wealth, our subconscious mind begins to internalize these messages, and over time, It starts to influence our behavior in a way that supports our financial goals. The subconscious mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It accepts everything as truth. This means that when we speak affirmations of wealth, the subconscious mind believes them to be true, and it works tirelessly to bring them into our lives. This is why affirmations are such a powerful tool in manifestation. By speaking words of abundance consistently, we reprogram our subconscious mind to align with the wealth we seek. Furthermore, our words have the power to influence the people around us. We live in a world that is deeply interconnected, and the energy we put out into the world impacts not only our own lives, but also the lives of those we interact with. When we speak words of abundance, we raise the vibration of the environment we are in. We inspire others to think positively, take action, and focus on their own financial success. Our words can create a ripple effect that spreads far beyond us, uplifting those around us and creating a collective environment of prosperity. This is why it is so important to surround ourselves with people who speak words of abundance and success, as their energy will help propel us toward our own goals. The act of speaking words of wealth is also an act of faith. When we declare that we are worthy of abundance, we are placing our trust in the universe to provide for us. This is a form of surrender, where we let go of our fears and doubts and trust that the universe will support us in achieving our financial goals. Faith is a critical component of the manifestation process. Without faith, our words lack the power to create change. It is only when we speak with unwavering belief that we tap into the full potential of our words. This is why faith and belief are essential when using words to manifest wealth. If you do not believe that you are deserving of abundance, your words will lack the energy needed to bring about real change. The power of words goes beyond just speaking them. It also involves the energy with which we speak. When we speak with enthusiasm, conviction, and passion, we inject a higher level of energy into our words. This heightened energy amplifies the impact of our words and increases the likelihood of manifestation. The more energy we put into our words, the more the universe responds. This is why it's so important to say our affirmations with feeling, to truly believe in the words we speak, and to speak them as though we have already received the wealth we desire. In conclusion, words are not just sounds. They are the building blocks of our reality. When we speak words of abundance, we align ourselves with the frequency of wealth, reprogram our subconscious mind, and create a feedback loop of prosperity. Our words influence our thoughts, beliefs, actions, and the people around us, making them a powerful tool in manifesting the wealth we desire. When we speak with faith and conviction, we send a message to the universe that we are ready to receive, and the universe, in turn, responds by bringing us the opportunities, people, and circumstances we need to achieve our financial goals. Therefore, we must choose our words wisely and use them to create a reality that is filled with abundance, success, and wealth. In order to manifest wealth through the words we speak, we must first acknowledge the crucial role that our thoughts and beliefs play in shaping our reality. Our words are a direct reflection of the thoughts that govern our mind, and those thoughts, in turn, are influenced by the beliefs we hold about ourselves and the world around us. This relationship between thoughts, words, and beliefs is a powerful one, because the beliefs we hold create a lens through which we interpret the world. If our belief system is aligned with abundance, prosperity, and success, then our words will naturally reflect that, and our actions will follow suit. However, if we harbor limiting beliefs about money or our own worth, our words will often reflect those beliefs, reinforcing the cycle of scarcity and lack. The process of aligning our thoughts with our words begins with becoming aware of the beliefs that are at the root of our thinking patterns. Our subconscious mind stores beliefs from past experiences, societal conditioning, and messages we've received from our environment. These beliefs are often formed at an early age and can be deeply ingrained, shaping how we perceive ourselves and the world. For example, if we were raised in an environment where money was seen as scarce or difficult to come by, we may unconsciously adopt the belief that wealth is something that only a select few can attain, or that it's something that requires hard, grueling work to achieve. These beliefs then shape our thoughts, which are reflected in the words we speak. If we constantly speak about struggling to make ends meet, or if we refer to wealth in terms of something out of reach, we are reinforcing the belief that money is hard to come by, and this belief limits our ability to attract it. One of the most powerful tools we can use to align our thoughts with our words is the practice of affirmation. Affirmations are positive statements that we repeat to ourselves, which help to reprogram the subconscious mind and shift our beliefs. When we speak affirmations of abundance, we are declaring that we believe in the possibility of wealth, and this declaration sends a strong signal to the universe that we are ready to receive. However, simply repeating these affirmations is not enough. For them to be effective, they must be spoken with conviction, belief, and emotion. The subconscious mind responds to feelings as much as it responds to words, so when we say something like, "I am a magnet for wealth," with genuine emotion and belief behind it, we are imprinting that belief onto our subconscious mind. It is also essential to understand that the subconscious mind cannot distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. This means that when we repeatedly affirm something, even if it doesn't appear to be true in the present moment, our subconscious mind accepts it as reality and works to bring it into our life. This is why it is so important to speak words of abundance and success, even when our current circumstances may not reflect those qualities. If we continue to speak wealth into existence, with the unwavering belief that it is on its way, the subconscious mind will align itself with that belief, and it will begin to attract circumstances, opportunities, and people that support that belief. In order to effectively align our thoughts with our words, we must also become aware of any negative self-talk or limiting beliefs that may arise when we speak words of abundance. Often, when we say things like, "I am wealthy," or "money comes easily to me," our inner critic may respond with doubts and fears, telling us that it's not true or that we're being unrealistic. These doubts are a natural part of the human experience, but they must be addressed if we are to create lasting change. The key to overcoming these doubts is to shift our focus from the external reality to the internal feeling of abundance. When we speak words of wealth, we must focus not on the current lack, but on the feeling of already having abundance. This requires a shift in perspective from the scarcity mindset to one of abundance, where we truly believe that wealth is not only possible but already in our lives in some form. In the process of aligning our thoughts with our words, we must also take a closer look at our actions. Words and thoughts alone are not enough to manifest wealth. Action is required. However, the actions we take must be aligned with the beliefs we hold. If we are constantly speaking words of abundance, but then take actions that reflect fear, lack, or hesitation, we are sending mixed signals to the universe. The universe responds to our energy and vibration, so if we are sending out contradictory messages, the results will be inconsistent. For example, if we say, "I am financially abundant," but then avoid opportunities for growth because of fear or self-doubt, we are not fully aligned with the wealth we are trying to manifest. Instead, we must take inspired action that is motivated by faith and the belief that we are deserving of abundance. When we take bold, decisive actions that are in alignment with our words, we begin to see the universe respond in kind. This is where the power of consistency comes into play. Consistency is the key to solidifying the alignment between our thoughts, words, and actions. When we speak words of abundance consistently, and when we take consistent action in alignment with those words, we begin to shift our energy and vibration. The more consistently we affirm our wealth, the more we believe it, and the more we take inspired action toward it. The universe begins to recognize this alignment and responds by bringing us opportunities and experiences that match our energy. However, if we only speak words of abundance sporadically, or if we speak them in a half-hearted manner, the universe will not respond with the same level of power. Consistency is what creates the momentum that propels us toward our goals. In order to truly align our thoughts with our words, we must also cultivate an unwavering sense of self-worth. If we don't believe that we deserve wealth, our words will lack the power to bring it into our lives. Self-worth is the foundation upon which all manifestation is built. When we believe that we are worthy of abundance, our thoughts naturally align with this belief, and our words carry the power to create the life we desire. This is why it is so important to practice self-love and self-compassion, to nurture a belief in our own value, and to constantly affirm our worthiness. When we speak from a place of deep self-love, we speak with the full force of the universe behind us. In conclusion, aligning our thoughts with our words is a process that requires awareness, consistency, and faith. Our beliefs shape our thoughts, and our thoughts shape the words we speak. By consistently speaking words of abundance, with the belief that they are already on their way, we align ourselves with the frequency of wealth. As we align our thoughts, words, and actions, we send a powerful signal to the universe that we are ready to receive, and the universe responds by bringing us the wealth and opportunities we seek. The key to manifestation lies not only in the words we speak, but in the alignment of those words with our inner beliefs and our outward actions. When we achieve this alignment, we unlock the door to limitless abundance. The law of attraction is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It is the concept that like attracts like, and that the energy we put out into the world is what we attract back into our lives. The law of attraction operates on the premise that our thoughts, words, and emotions are a form of energy, and that energy is always attracting more of the same energy. This means that if we are constantly thinking about wealth, abundance, and success, we will naturally begin to attract those things into our lives. Conversely, if we are focused on scarcity, lack, or fear, we will attract more of those negative experiences. When we think about the law of attraction in relation to wealth, it's important to understand that the universe responds not only to our conscious thoughts, but also to the energy we are emitting on a subconscious level. Our subconscious mind holds the deep, rooted beliefs, fears, and patterns that influence our thoughts and behaviors. If we have subconscious beliefs that money is hard to come by, or that we are not deserving of wealth, these beliefs will directly impact the energy we are sending out into the universe. This energy is then reflected back to us in the form of our financial reality. Therefore, in order to harness the full power of the law of attraction and manifest wealth, we must first examine and shift these underlying beliefs that may be blocking our abundance. The law of attraction also teaches that we must act in alignment with the energy we wish to attract. Simply thinking or speaking words of wealth is not enough. We must take inspired action that matches the energy of abundance we are trying to draw into our lives. This means that if we want to attract financial prosperity, we must be willing to take actions that reflect our belief in the possibility of wealth. If we continue to hold on to beliefs of lack, we may find ourselves procrastinating or avoiding opportunities that could lead to financial growth. On the other hand, when we truly believe in the abundance that is available to us, we begin to take bold steps toward manifesting it. The universe will always respond to our actions, and when we act in alignment with our desires, we send out a strong signal to the universe that we are ready to receive. A key component of the law of attraction is the power of visualization. Visualization is a technique where we create a vivid mental image of the life we want to manifest. When it comes to wealth, we must visualize ourselves already living in the abundance we desire. This means imagining ourselves surrounded by financial freedom, living in a state of ease and comfort, and experiencing the joy and fulfillment that wealth brings. The more vividly we can imagine our ideal financial reality, the more energy we are putting into that vision. The universe, in turn, will begin to match our energy and bring us the circumstances and opportunities that align with that vision. However, visualization alone is not enough. It must be paired with positive emotions and belief. The universe responds to our emotions because they are a direct reflection of the energy we are emitting. If we visualize wealth but feel doubt or fear in our hearts, we are not sending out the right energy. Our emotions are the fuel that powers the law of attraction. When we feel excitement, gratitude, and joy while visualizing our wealth, We are amplifying the energy we are sending out and signaling to the universe that we are already in alignment with our desires. This emotional connection is what makes the law of attraction so powerful. The stronger the emotional charge behind our thoughts and words, the more quickly the universe will respond. The law of attraction also teaches us the importance of gratitude in the manifestation process. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations we can emit, and it has the power to attract even more of what we are grateful for. When we focus on what we already have and express gratitude for it, we shift our energy from a state of lack to one of abundance. Gratitude opens the door to more blessings by signaling to the universe that we appreciate what we have and that we are ready to receive more. If we want to attract wealth, it's essential to begin by being thankful for the money, opportunities, and resources we already have, no matter how small they may seem. The more we practice gratitude, the more the universe will bring us to be grateful for. Another crucial aspect of the law of attraction is the importance of belief and faith. We must truly believe that we are deserving of the wealth we desire and have faith that the universe will provide. If we have doubts or fears about our ability to manifest abundance, we are sending mixed signals to the universe, which can delay or even block the flow of prosperity. Belief in our own worthiness is essential to the law of attraction. If we don't believe we deserve wealth, we will unconsciously push it away. The universe responds to our sense of worthiness, and when we fully embrace our right to abundance, we open the floodgates for wealth to flow into our lives. Faith is the fuel that sustains our belief, and without it, we cannot fully harness the power of the law of attraction. We must trust that the universe is working on our behalf, even when we cannot yet see the results. One of the most significant challenges we face when using the law of attraction to manifest wealth is the need to release attachment to the outcome. Many people make the mistake of becoming overly focused on the how of their manifestation. They fixate on exactly how their wealth will come to them, and when it doesn't happen according to their timeline, they become discouraged. The law of attraction works best when we release control and trust that the universe will bring us exactly what we need at the right time. It's important to set our intentions, speak our desires into the universe, and take inspired action, but we must also surrender to the process and allow the universe to bring us the best possible outcome. This surrender is not about giving up or being passive. It is about trusting that the universe knows better than we do how to deliver our desires in the most harmonious and timely way. To effectively use the law of attraction for wealth, we must also cultivate a mindset of abundance. The universe is limitless, and there is more than enough wealth for everyone. When we operate from a mindset of abundance, we remove the fear and competition that often arise from the belief in scarcity. We begin to see wealth as a shared resource, available to all, rather than something that is limited and must be fought for. This mindset shift is crucial to manifesting wealth, as it allows us to act from a place of confidence and trust, rather than fear and anxiety. When we recognize that there is always enough, we begin to attract more of it into our lives. The law of attraction is not a passive process, it requires active participation. It is not enough to simply wait for wealth to fall into our laps. We must take responsibility for the energy we are sending out into the world, and actively work toward our goals. This means setting clear intentions, taking inspired action, and consistently aligning our thoughts, words, and emotions with the energy of abundance. By doing so, we invite the universe to deliver exactly what we desire, and we open ourselves to the limitless possibilities that are available to us. In conclusion, the law of attraction is a powerful tool for manifesting wealth, but it requires a deep understanding of the energy we are emitting and the beliefs that shape that energy. By aligning our thoughts, words, emotions, and actions with the frequency of abundance, we can attract the wealth and prosperity we desire. The universe is always responding to the energy we put out, and when we work in harmony with the law of attraction, we create the space for abundance to flow into our lives. Gratitude is often regarded as one of the most transformative and powerful energies we can cultivate in our lives. especially when it comes to manifesting wealth. The simple act of appreciating what we have right now, no matter how small it may seem, has the power to open the doors to even greater abundance. Gratitude is not only an acknowledgement of what we have, but also a magnetic force that attracts more of the same into our lives. It shifts our focus from what is lacking to what is present, fostering a mindset that sees abundance rather than scarcity. When we adopt an attitude of gratitude, we align ourselves with the vibration of abundance, and the universe, in turn, responds by bringing us more of what we appreciate. At its core, gratitude is an emotional state, and like all emotions, it carries a certain frequency or vibration. This vibration, when positive and uplifted, attracts similar frequencies from the universe. Think of it as sending out a signal. When we express gratitude, we emit a frequency that resonates with the universe's abundant energy. It's as if the universe takes note of our positive energy and responds in kind. Just as when we turn on a radio, it picks up the frequency of a particular station, the energy of gratitude tunes us into the frequency of abundance, drawing wealth, success, and positive circumstances toward us. Gratitude works hand in hand with the law of attraction. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we are consciously shifting our attention from what is missing in our lives to what is already here. This shift in focus is crucial because the universe responds to our focus. If we are constantly focusing on lack, on the things we don't have, or on our financial struggles, we are sending out a vibration of scarcity. The law of attraction then mirrors that vibration, attracting more of what we don't have. However, when we make the conscious decision to shift our focus to gratitude, we change our vibrational frequency. Instead of attracting more lack, we begin to attract more abundance. This shift in energy is the key to manifesting wealth and prosperity. Gratitude also serves as a powerful tool for rewiring our mindset. Our minds are often conditioned to focus on what is wrong, what is not enough, and what is lacking in our lives. This habitual focus on lack can create a feeling of dissatisfaction, regardless of how much we actually have. When we practice gratitude, however, we are actively challenging this mindset. Gratitude forces us to see the positives in every situation, to appreciate what is working, and to find value in even the smallest blessings. This shift in perception can dramatically alter our financial reality. When we begin to appreciate what we have, we cultivate a sense of contentment, and this contentment is the foundation upon which we build further abundance. The more we appreciate, the more we attract. In addition to its role in shifting our mindset, gratitude also plays a critical role in increasing our awareness of the abundance around us. When we are caught up in the whirlwind of day-to-day life, it is easy to overlook the small gifts and blessings that are already present. Gratitude helps us become more mindful, allowing us to see the wealth that is already available to us. This could be in the form of opportunities, resources, relationships, or even the simple pleasures of life. By acknowledging and appreciating these blessings, we are telling the universe that we are ready to receive more. We are signaling that we are open to abundance and are willing to receive all that the universe has to offer. One of the most profound aspects of gratitude is that it helps us to remain present in the moment. Often, we are so focused on our future desires, be it financial goals, career aspirations, or personal achievements, that we fail to fully appreciate the present moment. This constant striving for something more can create a sense of urgency and dissatisfaction, even when we have made significant progress. Gratitude brings us back to the here and now, encouraging us to fully appreciate the present moment, regardless of what we do or do not have. When we are present and grounded, we become more attuned to the opportunities and resources that are available to us right now. In terms of wealth manifestation, this means we become more receptive to the opportunities that the universe is already sending our way, which may otherwise be overlooked if we are too focused on the future. It is also essential to recognize that gratitude is a key component of abundance consciousness. Abundance consciousness is the mindset that there is always enough. Enough money, enough time, enough opportunities, and enough love. It is the belief that the universe is limitless and that we are deserving of its bounty. Gratitude is the mindset's cornerstone, for it encourages us to focus on what is already abundant in our lives. The more we express gratitude for the wealth we have, the more we reinforce the belief that we are worthy of even greater wealth. This not only enhances our own sense of self-worth but also aligns us with the energy of abundance, inviting more wealth and opportunities into our lives. Gratitude also provides a powerful antidote to fear and scarcity. Fear, particularly the fear of financial insecurity, is one of the most common obstacles that people face when it comes to manifesting wealth. Fear creates a tight, constricted energy, and when we are fearful, we are operating in a state of scarcity. Gratitude, on the other hand, opens us up to the flow of abundance. It lifts the heavy weight of fear and scarcity and replaces it with a sense of lightness and possibility. When we are grateful, we are more likely to take action with confidence and faith, knowing that the universe will support us in our endeavors. Gratitude shifts us from a place of lack to a place of trust, and from this place, we can take inspired action toward our goals, knowing that we are supported by the abundance of the universe. The power of gratitude also extends beyond our own personal financial lives. When we express gratitude for the abundance in our own lives, we are not only attracting more wealth for ourselves, but also contributing to the collective energy of abundance. Gratitude has a ripple effect. When we express appreciation for the blessings we receive, we inspire others to do the same. We create a positive feedback loop of energy where everyone benefits. In this way, gratitude contributes to the collective prosperity of those around us, creating a community of abundance and success. One of the most impactful ways to practice gratitude is through a gratitude journal. Taking time each day to write down the things you are grateful for helps to train your mind to focus on the positive aspects of your life. This practice encourages you to reflect on the abundance that already exists, even if it may not always be immediately apparent. By writing down what you are thankful for, you reinforce your connection to abundance and create a daily habit of focusing on what is good and positive in your life. Over time, this practice helps to shift your mindset from one of lack to one of abundance, making it easier to manifest wealth and prosperity. Gratitude also strengthens our resilience in the face of adversity. Life is not always smooth sailing, and financial challenges are a reality for many people. However, when we approach these challenges with a grateful heart, we are better equipped to navigate them. Gratitude helps us to see the lessons and opportunities that may arise from difficult situations, and it encourages us to maintain a positive outlook even in the face of setbacks. By staying focused on what we are grateful for, we can weather financial storms and continue to move forward with hope and optimism. This resilience is crucial when it comes to building wealth, as the journey to financial success is often filled with obstacles and challenges. Gratitude helps us stay grounded and focused on the bigger picture, allowing us to persevere through difficult times. In conclusion, gratitude is not just an emotion or a practice, it is a way of being. It is the key to unlocking the flow of abundance and wealth in our lives. By cultivating an attitude of gratitude, we shift our focus from scarcity to abundance, aligning ourselves with the energy of prosperity. Gratitude transforms our mindset, enhances our awareness, and attracts more of what we appreciate into our lives. Through consistent practice, gratitude becomes a powerful tool for manifesting wealth, creating a life filled with abundance, and inviting more blessings into our lives. It is the simplest, yet most powerful, way to tune into the frequency of abundance and unlock the wealth that is already available to us. Affirmations are one of the most powerful tools we can use in our journey to manifest wealth and success. They are simple, positive statements that align our thoughts, words, and beliefs with our desires. When practiced consistently, affirmations can reprogram our subconscious mind, changing limiting beliefs and helping us adopt a mindset of abundance and possibility. The process of using affirmations to attract wealth is not just about repeating words. It is about embedding those words deep into our subconscious so that they become a part of our daily experience, ultimately shaping the reality we live. At their core, affirmations are a way to actively shape our inner narrative. Our thoughts are incredibly powerful, and they form the foundation for everything we experience. If we constantly think thoughts of lack, limitation, or doubt, we will continue to experience those same conditions in our lives. On the other hand, when we choose to focus our thoughts on abundance, success, and the possibility of wealth, we begin to shift the energy around us, sending out vibrations that attract those very things. Affirmations are a deliberate way of changing our thought patterns, replacing negativity and self-doubt with positivity and self-belief. By doing so, we begin to attract opportunities, people, and experiences that align with our goals. The beauty of affirmations lies in their ability to change our perception of ourselves and our circumstances. Often, we are held back by deeply ingrained beliefs that we are not worthy of success or that wealth is something out of reach. These limiting beliefs act like invisible barriers, preventing us from taking the necessary steps to manifest our desires. Affirmations help break down these barriers by reinforcing a new belief system, one that is aligned with abundance and the potential for unlimited success. When we affirm statements like, "I am worthy of wealth," or "money flows to me effortlessly," we begin to reshape our perception of what is possible for us. These affirmations gradually shift our mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance, allowing us to open up to the possibilities that the universe has to offer. For affirmations to be truly effective, they must be said with conviction and belief. Simply repeating words without feeling or belief behind them will not have the same impact. The subconscious mind does not respond to words alone. It responds to the energy and emotion behind those words. This is why it is essential to feel the emotion behind the affirmation, to truly believe in what you are saying. When you say, "I am financially abundant," with full belief and emotion, you are sending a clear message to your subconscious that this is your reality. The stronger the belief, the more powerful the affirmation becomes. Emotion fuels manifestation, and when we infuse our affirmations with positive emotion, we amplify their power. One of the most effective ways to use affirmations for wealth is to focus on them daily. Consistency is key in reprogramming the subconscious mind. Just as we have developed certain thought patterns over time, we must also take consistent action to develop new ones. This means repeating affirmations every day, ideally multiple times a day, until they become second nature. Over time, as we repeat these affirmations, they begin to sink deeper into our subconscious mind, replacing old limiting beliefs with new empowering ones. This daily practice of affirming our worthiness, abundance, and success reinforces our alignment with wealth and opens the door for new opportunities to enter our lives. Affirmations can be tailored to specific financial goals or desires. Whether you want to manifest a certain amount of money, attract new opportunities, or simply shift your mindset around wealth, affirmations can be customized to support your vision. For example, if your goal is to attract a new business opportunity, you might say, "I am attracting profitable and exciting business opportunities that align with my passions." If you are seeking financial freedom, you might affirm, "I am financially free and live a life of abundance." The key is to make the affirmations as specific and aligned with your goals as possible. The more specific your affirmations are, the more focused your energy becomes, which enhances the manifestation process. In addition to saying affirmations aloud, writing them down can also be an incredibly powerful practice. Writing has its own energy, and when we write affirmations, we engage more of our senses, which deepens the impact. Writing helps to solidify the affirmation in our minds and increases our connection to the desired outcome. It also gives us a tangible way to track our progress. Writing down our affirmations allows us to review them regularly, reinforcing their message and keeping our focus on our goals. By writing our affirmations and reviewing them daily, we further strengthen the connection between our words, thoughts, and the reality we are manifesting. One of the most powerful times to practice affirmations is during meditation or before sleep. When we meditate, we create a space of stillness and calm, allowing our subconscious mind to be more receptive to new beliefs. By repeating affirmations during meditation, we can access a deeper level of consciousness, where our thoughts and beliefs are more easily reprogrammed. Similarly, affirmations before sleep are highly effective because our subconscious mind is most active during sleep, and it is in this state that we are most receptive to new programming. Repeating affirmations just before sleep ensures that our subconscious mind absorbs these positive messages while we rest, making them even more effective. While affirmations are an incredibly powerful tool for manifesting wealth, they are most effective when combined with inspired action. Affirmations alone will not bring wealth if we are not also taking steps to align with our desires. The universe responds to our energy, and when we take action that is in alignment with our affirmations, we send a stronger signal to the universe that we are ready to receive. For example, if you affirm that you are financially abundant, you must also take the necessary actions to create that abundance. This might involve making smart financial decisions, seeking out new opportunities, or improving your skills and knowledge. Affirmations provide the mental and emotional foundation for manifestation, but action is what moves the energy from the mental realm into the physical realm. Another important aspect of affirmations is the power of gratitude. As you affirm your wealth and abundance, it is essential to also express gratitude for the money and opportunities that are already present in your life. Gratitude shifts your energy from a state of lack to a state of abundance, making you more receptive to new financial opportunities. When you affirm that you are wealthy and grateful for the wealth you already have, you are amplifying the vibration of abundance, attracting even more wealth into your life. Gratitude and affirmations work hand in hand, with gratitude acting as a magnet for more of the same energy. As we continue to practice affirmations and consistently reinforce positive beliefs about wealth, we begin to experience a shift in our reality. Our mindset transforms, and we start to notice opportunities that we may have previously overlooked. Our actions become more aligned with our financial goals, and we begin to take inspired steps toward manifesting the wealth we desire. The universe, in turn, responds by bringing us the opportunities, resources, and circumstances we need to make our dreams a reality. Ultimately, affirmations are a tool for aligning our inner world with our outer reality. They help us reprogram our beliefs, shift our energy, and open ourselves to the flow of abundance. When used consistently and with belief, affirmations are a powerful force that can bring wealth and success into our lives. By combining affirmations with inspired action and gratitude, we create a powerful manifestation process that attracts prosperity and abundance in all areas of our lives. The key is to remain committed, to believe in the power of your words, and to trust that the universe will respond to the energy you are sending out. Through affirmations, we can transform our financial reality and create the life of abundance we truly deserve. Consistency is often overlooked in the pursuit of wealth, but it is one of the most important factors when it comes to manifesting lasting abundance. The universe responds to the energy and vibration we put out consistently, and if we want to attract wealth, we must align ourselves with a vibration of abundance every single day. Consistency is not just about doing the same thing repeatedly, it's about maintaining a steady focus, commitment, and belief in the process. The more consistent we are in our thoughts, words, and actions, the more likely we are to see the manifestation of our desires, including financial prosperity. Wealth manifestation is a journey, not a one-time event. Often, people will attempt to manifest wealth and success, but they give up when they don't see immediate results. They may speak affirmations, visualize success, or take a few steps toward their goals, but if they don't see instant results, they may become disheartened and stop. This lack of consistency can prevent them from experiencing the full benefits of the law of attraction and other manifestation techniques. Manifesting wealth is not about quick fixes, it's about building a solid foundation of beliefs, actions, and energy that aligns with the abundance we seek. This requires persistence, patience, and most importantly, consistency. The universe does not respond to sporadic bursts of energy. It responds to a constant, unwavering signal. Consistency in our thoughts is crucial when it comes to manifesting wealth. Thoughts are the starting point for everything we experience, and the thoughts we hold on a regular basis shape our beliefs, behaviors, and outcomes. If we want to attract wealth, we must think about it consistently. This doesn't mean thinking about money in a narrow or obsessive way, but rather keeping a mindset of abundance and possibility in all aspects of our lives. When we consistently think thoughts of success, abundance, and prosperity, we start to reprogram our minds to believe in the possibility of wealth. These thoughts become embedded in our subconscious mind, where they influence our daily behavior and decisions. Over time, these thoughts shift our energy and attract the opportunities and circumstances that align with the wealth we desire. Visualization is another key area where consistency plays a crucial role. When we visualize the wealth and success we want to manifest, we create a mental picture that our subconscious mind can work with. The more consistently we visualize our ideal financial reality, the stronger the mental image becomes, and the more our subconscious mind works to bring that vision into reality. If we only visualize our goals once in a while, we are not giving our minds the clear, focused image they need to work with. Visualization, when practiced consistently, becomes a tool for reinforcing our goals and ensuring that our actions align with our desires. It strengthens the belief that wealth is not just a possibility, but an inevitable outcome of our consistent efforts. Taking consistent action is also vital for manifesting wealth. While thoughts and visualization are powerful tools, they are not enough on their own. Action is required to bring those thoughts and visualizations into the physical world. However, the key is to take inspired action, rather than acting out of fear, desperation, or impatience. Inspired action comes from a place of belief and alignment with our desires. It feels natural, easy, and in flow with our goals. When we act consistently with the intention of manifesting wealth, we align ourselves with opportunities, people, and circumstances that support our desires. Consistency in action means doing something each day that moves us closer to our financial goals, no matter how small the step may seem. It could be learning something new about managing money, reaching out to potential business partners, investing in our skills, or simply saving money. These consistent actions, no matter how small, build momentum and send a strong signal to the universe that we are serious about our wealth manifestation. Another important aspect of consistency in the manifestation process is the repetition of affirmations. Affirmations are a powerful tool for reprogramming the subconscious mind and aligning our thoughts with our desires. However, for them to be effective, they must be practiced regularly. Saying an affirmation once or twice is not enough to shift our mindset. It requires repetition. The more consistently we repeat our affirmations, the more they begin to sink into our subconscious, where they can begin to influence our behavior and actions. Affirmations, when repeated daily, become ingrained in our minds and help to eliminate any limiting beliefs or doubts we may have about our ability to achieve wealth. Consistency in affirmations strengthens our belief in abundance and keeps us aligned with the vibration of wealth. In addition to consistency in thoughts, actions, and affirmations, consistency in gratitude is also essential. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations we can emit, and when we practice gratitude consistently, we align ourselves with the energy of abundance. Gratitude helps us to focus on what we already have, rather than what we lack, and shifts our mindset from scarcity to abundance. The more consistently we practice gratitude, the more we attract things to be grateful for. Gratitude amplifies the energy of abundance and helps us stay in a positive, receptive state. By expressing gratitude daily for the money, resources, and opportunities that are already in our lives, we send a message to the universe that we are open to receiving more. One of the greatest benefits of consistency is that it helps to build trust in the manifestation process. When we are consistent in our thoughts, actions, and beliefs, we begin to see the universe responding in kind. This builds confidence and trust, which strengthens our commitment to the process. As we experience small wins and signs of progress, we begin to trust that our efforts are paying off, and that the wealth we desire is on its way. This trust is essential because it helps us stay the course, even when we don't see immediate results. Trust is the foundation of belief, And when we trust in the process, we release resistance and allow the flow of abundance to enter our lives. Consistency also helps us stay focused on our goals. In the pursuit of wealth, there will always be distractions, challenges, and setbacks. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't go according to plan or when progress feels slow. However, consistency helps us stay committed to our vision, regardless of the obstacles that arise. By consistently taking action and focusing on our goals, we maintain clarity and direction, even in the face of challenges. The key is to keep moving forward, one step at a time, with unwavering belief in the outcome. As we continue to take consistent action, we build the momentum necessary to manifest the wealth we desire. Consistency also ensures that we remain in alignment with our goals over time. Wealth manifestation is not a one-time event, it is an ongoing process. To attract wealth, we must maintain a steady, focused energy over an extended period. Consistency helps us avoid the highs and lows of motivation, ensuring that we stay on track regardless of our emotions or external circumstances. When we are consistent, we create a rhythm in our lives that supports the manifestation of wealth. This rhythm allows us to stay in flow with the universe, ensuring that we continue to move forward, even when progress seems slow. In conclusion, consistency is a cornerstone of wealth manifestation. The more consistent we are in our thoughts, words, actions, and gratitude, the more we align ourselves with the energy of abundance. Manifesting wealth requires persistence and dedication. It is not a quick fix, but a continuous process. By staying consistent in our efforts, we create the momentum necessary for success, and we signal to the universe that we are ready to receive the wealth we desire. Through consistent practice, belief, and action, we can manifest the financial prosperity we deserve. Now, are you ready to say these words and have wealth in your hands? Say them with conviction. Speak them daily. Know that you are deserving of abundance, and watch as your financial life transforms before your very eyes. These words are the key to unlocking the doors of prosperity. Say them, believe them, and most importantly, live them. The wealth you seek is already on its way, because when you speak, the universe listens.